So here's the biggest myth in the agency world. Founders only sell when things are falling apart. Clients leaving, revenue tanking, or they're completely burned out and desperate. What if I told you that's completely wrong? Fresh data from agencies.co analyzing 807 real M&A conversations over a 17-month period shows that the truth is the opposite. 54% of agency founders who pursue an exit do it on their own terms. Strategic reasons, strength, not distress. Burnout accounts for just 1%. Retirement, only 3%. Today, we're breaking down the real data, what strategic actually means, and what this means if you're building or buying agencies. Stick around. This could change how you think about an exit. Let's look at the numbers straight from the data. We categorized why founders started M&A conversations. And number one was for strategic reasons, i.e., they were looking for growth or to scale the agency that they were running. So that was 54% of everybody that we spoke to. Number two reason, and it's a massive difference, was because of financial pressures. And that was only 12% of the people that we were speaking to. Health reasons account for another 12%, relocation or because they wanted to move somewhere else, 11%, a new venture was 7%, retirement 3%, burnout 1%. So burnout is basically a rounding error. The narrative that agency sales are full of desperate, burned out founders is fiction. Most sellers are coming from strength, healthy businesses, making calculated moves. So what does strategic actually look like? So number one, strategic looks like access to resources that they can't build alone. A $3 million agency with 20 people hits natural limits. Bigger clients, top talent, new services, joining a holding company, PE group or a bigger agency, that all unlocks what would take years organically. Number two, capitalizing on peak valuation. Right now, buy demand is 1.7 times supply. So smart founders sell when the market favors them, not when it turns. So right now, there's more buyers than sellers in the market. Number three, geographic or capability expansion. If you want national reach, but you don't have capital or the connections to do it, then a strategic buy gives instant access while you keep running in your region. Number four, removing personal risk. Even thriving agencies often have 80 to 100% of the founder's net worth tied up in one illiquid business. Selling diversifies that risk and lets you keep growing, but with backing. So let's bust the distressed seller myth. The desperate seller myth hurts everyone. It makes buyers lowball, thinking sellers have no options. It makes founders delay planning because selling feels like admitting defeat. But look at reality. 88% of sellers are not under financial pressure. Median agency in the pipeline are showing $3 million of revenue with 26.4% EBITDA margins, with a typical team of 11 to 25 employees. So that's not a failing lifestyle business. That's a solid, profitable operation where the founder is choosing the best next chapter. So if you're an agency founder, even thinking about an exit, you're not alone and you're not giving up. Over half of your peers sell from strength, and an exit can be your smartest strategic move. Plan early, 6 months, 12 months ahead, 24 months ahead. Get that plan and optimize your EBITDA, clean your financials, reduce key person risk, enter negotiations with leverage. Waiting until burnout hits, you've already lost power. So right now, the market is in your favor. There's 1.7 buyers every seller. There isn't enough sellers going to market. So sell now while momentum is behind you. Make sure you hit the market at the right time. Now is a good time. Strategic sellers who stay involved post-sale usually earn more in total. You get resources to grow plus rewards for the results that you deliver. Buyers, if you're acquiring agencies, stop assuming distress. Healthy $3 million to $5 million revenue shops have options. Low balls lose deals. It pisses the sellers off, offends them even, when you come in with something that's too low. And I've seen so many deals fall apart right at the start when there's been a really good relationship between the buyer and the seller, when they see an offer and it's a piss-takingly low one. So don't do it. It doesn't show that you're a tough guy. It just shows that you don't actually know what you're doing. The desperate seller story is dead. Data proves it. Most agency exits are actually strategic power moves. So if you're a founder planning your next chapter or a buyer looking for great agencies, drop a comment. What's your biggest takeaway here? Check the description for the full agencies.co research link. If this has busted a myth for you, subscribe for more agency growth and exit insights, and I'll see you in the next one.